Oh, there we go. Woo. Oh, yeah, if you wouldn't mind, add a little clapping.
That's great.
All right, all about what we bring into the world. Here we go. I sing love. I sing love into the world.
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 Won't you sing? Won't you sing with me now?
Sing love into the world.
Won't you sing with me now? Beautiful.
Sing love into the world.
I 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 sing love into the world.
Won't you sing? Won't you sing with me now?
Sing love into the world.
Won't you sing with me now?
Sing love into the world.
Same thing again. Won't you
How about some people join me on my part?
with me now? I
Sing love into the world.
Won't you sing with me now? Thank you, that's beautiful.
Sing love into the world.
Now we'd invite you to say good morning to your neighbor, say hello, share some blessings, and we're going to hear a little bit from our fabulous guest pianist, Paul Ritchie. Thank you so much. Let's sing again. I sing love into the world.
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 Won't you sing with me now?
Sing love into the world.
Won't you sing with me now?
Sing love into the world.
I sing peace into the world.
I sing peace into the world.
Yes, I sing peace into the world.
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 Won't you sing with me now? I sing love into the world. Won't you sing with me now? Let's do that sing one more time. Won't you sing? Won't you sing with me now? I sing love into the world. Last time. Won't you sing with me now?
Ooh, beautiful. Well, I'm going to thank the VTC Community Choir in the seats first, because that was stunning. Thank you so much. And then Mr. Paul Ritchie on piano today, and then, of course, Kelby MacNayr on vocals and drums. Thank you. What a beautiful way to start Celebrate today. All right. So we are here at Celebrate Sunday at VTC. And before I go on any further, I just want to ask, is there anyone who's here for a first time on a Sunday today? So we have a few. You've been here many times. So we have a few people here. We have Amber, who I met at the Intuitive Arts Festival. Thank you for being here with us today. We have Ruby Valentine, a little four-legged creature who is here with Shannon today. And then we also have Sammy, who I just met during the song. Haven't even had a chance to come and say hello. So thank you for being here, everyone. So let us welcome them with our warm VTC welcome the way that we do. We love you, we appreciate you, and we're so glad you're here. Thank you, everyone. And so here we are at the Victoria Truth Center for another Celebrate Sunday, where we come together to essentially do one thing and one thing only. And that is to remember that love is all there is. Love is all there is. Love is all there is can sound different. The word love itself can sound different. It can be different because the thing that we are talking about here really is indescribable. So whether you call it love, whether you call it energy, creativity, whether you call it God, spirit, source, the quantum field, creator, whatever it is that works for you, this is the thing that we are here to celebrate, that we are here to remember, that we are here to activate more fully in each and every one of us, not just for ourselves, but for each other and our world. So we are coming together so we can be more of the love that we truly are. Because if there's only one thing going on, then it means that everyone and everything is that. Anthony is that. Amber is that. Everyone tuning in online is that. Reverend Gail is that. Ruby Valentine is that. This entire experience that we are having together is that. And so we are here to not just remember, but to do whatever it is that we need to do to be more of that in the world. So how does that sound today on a Celebrate Sunday at BTC? Excellent. And so let us also remember where it is that we are doing this celebrating, that we are gathering on Lekwungen territorial land, the land of the Songhees and Esquimalt nations, whose enduring stewardship of the land, sky, and sea sustains all life that flows through here. We honor their profound reverence for the energies of these sacred spaces. So what a blessing, gift, and privilege it is to come together to be able to live and breathe and work and play and co-create in the shared spirit of harmony, respect, and love upon these sacred lands. May our community uphold this legacy of care and interconnectedness that the Lekwungen peoples have and continue to embody in all that we learn and manifest here. So now we're going to move into a reflective tune, and this is one that I actually wrote, and I know that many of you are familiar with it, so please, I invite you to sing along. And if you would prefer to just receive and turn inward and just be with whatever it is that is coming up, I invite you to do that too. Every moment, every hour, I choose peace. Every day, every way, I choose peace as I let go of the old and surrender to the new. I leave behind what clouds my mind from seeing the truth. So just taking a few moments to really anchor ourselves in the knowing that love truly is all there is. Knowing that every time we shift our attention to the certainty that love is our true nature, that we can only experience and express more of this love in our life. And so as I stand here right now, feeling all of this love energy that is flowing and knowing its way in, through, and as every single aspect of my being, I am knowing this exact same for everyone and everything. And so I am knowing that right here, right now, and in all now moments, there is an opportunity and an invitation to further embody the love that we truly are, to choose peace consciously whenever we can. And as we do, we allow ourselves the incredible gift and blessing of letting go of everything that no longer serves, that no longer fits, so that we can continue to evolve and expand into a greater, more beautiful, more profound, and connected way of being. So knowing that that is what is available and happening right here, right now, I'm so grateful to know that everyone present is already receiving whatever it is that is theirs to receive, is being further expanded and activated, with their soul being amplified as we come together in this beautiful experience called Celebrate Sunday. So for every aspect of today, knowing that it is grounded and founded in love, I simply release my word as law, knowing that today's Celebrate Sunday is the most beautiful, joyful, connective, and peaceful Celebrate Sunday yet. So I release, I let go, I trust, and I know, as together we affirm, and so it is. In every breath, every pulse, I am love. With every thought, every word, I am love. As I yield unto my heart, I can feel my soul revealed. In the grace of this space, I am love. As I yield unto my heart, I can feel my soul revealed. In the grace of this space, I am loved. In the grace of this space, I am loved. In the grace of this space, I am loved. And so let us just take a few moments to remain in the grace of this space as we bring to mind anyone, including ourselves, who might be in need of some prayer. And so I'm going to bring in our members, Caitlin and Daniel, with their new baby girl. I'm going to bring in Stephanie Rabbers, member and board member. And let us just focus our attention, our love, the love that we are on these beautiful beings and anyone else in need of spiritual support. Seeing everyone healthy, happy, vibrant, and well. I invite everyone to receive a big cleansing breath in and release. Thank you very much for your consciousness, for your presence. All right, so we're going to switch gears just a little bit now. And we're going to move into, and actually, gentlemen, I'm going to invite you to sit down if you would like to sit down. No music for a little bit. We're going to move into our theme for the month, which is peace. And the affirmation to go with, which is, peace dissolves every illusion and reveals the oneness of life and living. And so I'm going to invite you can stay seated, but I'm going to invite us all to say this affirmation together, and I really want everyone to just open up to whatever it is that is coming up for them as they hear this, as you say this, and just feel whatever it is that is happening in your body and whatever it is that is percolating up to the surface. Okay? So here we go. Peace dissolves every illusion and reveals the oneness of life and living. All right, so some of you may have seen this in the newsletter. For some, you're seeing this for the first time. But every single moment, there's an opportunity to choose. Every single moment, we are choosing how we are showing up in life, how we are showing up as the love that we are, and are we choosing peace? And so now is an opportunity for one or two people to share something brief about what is coming up for you regarding this theme or this affirmation, whatever it is that is happening right now. So I have the mic here, and I would love to hear from one or two people with what it is that you would like to offer into this space. Who would like to be the first? Debbie.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Well, we've all read that before, and we all know about that. And what I find is a good thing is that when we do it and we get all worked up inside, we go, aha. So when you have the aha that you are angry or whatever it is, that's the first step to saying, okay, caught ya.
That's great.
Yeah, and then we can choose a different way of thinking right there. Sometimes I have to pause and just be by myself and think, Debbie, you can do better.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. All right. And anyone else have something that's coming up for them regarding peace, this affirmation?
It's wonderful that you're also peaceful.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you. So I'm going to invite all of us to continue leaning into this theme for this month, especially because this month in many churches and even some New Thought centers, Advent is being spoken about. And even though that's not something that I'm going to talk about a lot throughout the month, I am going to mention it today. So this is the second Sunday of Advent because it started last Sunday. Apparently it's the first Sunday after Thanksgiving, which would be American Thanksgiving, not ours, right? That would be a very long Advent. And so I actually attended a workshop yesterday that was offered by the affiliated New Thought Network, and I thought it was going to be on a new understanding of New Thought, period. And I missed the part about a new understanding of Advent in New Thought. And so I sat down to a very different workshop than I expected, but it was so interesting. It was put on by Reverend Dr. Ruth Miller, who is the Dean of the Emerson Theological Institute, which is the institute through which I'm accredited as a minister, have all my degrees from consciousness studies in. And she has such a diverse background. I know very little about her, but she brought in so much stuff about Advent yesterday, not just from a Christian perspective, not just from a New Thought perspective, but a lot of pagan information and rituals and traditions as well, from different cultures and faiths, and sort of had this comparison of what is it that's happening for a lot of different people, regardless of culture or faith, at this time of year. And so peace is traditionally the theme that is talked about on the second Sunday. And so she talked a little bit about it. And I thought, well, this is great because this is our theme for the entire month, right? But I don't want to focus just on Advent. I want to focus on peace. I want to focus on peace as a choice, peace as a concept, peace as a state of being, peace as something we can all more fully embody in our lives, not just for ourselves, but for each other and our world. And so I turned to one of my favorites, David Hawkins, and his book, Letting Go, The Pathway of Surrender, because almost every chapter in this book corresponds with his map of consciousness. And peace is really high up on the map of consciousness. So there's an entire chapter in here devoted to that level. And so in there, I found this. In peace, there is no longer any conflict. There is a total absence of negativity and an all-encompassing lovingness that is experienced as serenity, tranquility, timelessness, completion, fulfillment, stillness, and contentment. There is inner quiet and light, a feeling of oneness, unity, and total freedom. That's what I want. That's what I want for me. That's what I want more of for all of us. And as I read this, and I've read this book 2 or 3 times already, and bits of it more often, I read this and I thought, have I ever really experienced this? Like, truly, have I ever really experienced peace? And again, it's super high on the map of consciousness, and I figure that a lot of us are hovering around love, a little bit below, in it, maybe a little bit above sometimes, but because of how intentional and purposeful we are about our spiritual evolution and how we want to open up to the infinite possibilities of how we can be in the world, not just for ourselves, but for everyone and everything, that we're vibrating pretty high on a pretty regular basis, but we can still dip, Debbie was just talking about it now, kacha, right? That we can still veer off, and then the work is to veer back, to catch ourselves, and then to choose something different. Choose something that is more life-affirming. Choose something that on this map of consciousness would be higher than where we are vibrating now. And so going back to Advent comes from the Latin words ad, which is to, and venire, which is to come. So it means that we're like coming to something, right? So what is it that we're coming to during this season of Advent? Well, there's the birth of Christ, in Christian tradition. In pagan and indigenous traditions, there is the return of the sun or light, which at this time of year seems to be going away and hiding and disappearing more and more and more. And then in New Thought, it is about the new birth of Christ consciousness within, okay? And so at this time, harvest is over. At this time, this is when things are getting darker and colder and people are hunkering down. They are storing up food and fuel, for the sort of long winter to come. Not that we really experience that here on the island that much, but let's just go with that, okay? And so it means that we are starting to sort of turn more inward rather than be looking at what is going on externally. And what an amazing opportunity in that turning inward to really, really tune into peace, to tune into all of these things that David Hawkins just shared, to experience serenity and tranquility, timelessness, completion, fulfillment, stillness, and contentment. And sometimes it can feel like that's really hard, especially at this time of year when it's getting darker, we don't have as much daylight, there's a lot more rain, it's drizzly, it's cold. And for those who don't like snow, there's the snow that comes every now and then, even though when we moved here from Toronto, the brochure said it never snows in Victoria, right? It has snowed every single year, the 9 years that we've been here. But the whole point about this is that peace is not something that we find out there. Right? It's not something that we have to travel to or something that we have to attain. Peace is a frequency. Peace is a state of being. And peace, just like Debbie was talking about earlier, is a choice. Peace is part of who and what we are. It is always available to us. We always get to turn within. We always get to catch ourselves. We always get to remember. Last week, for those of you who were here, remember becoming being. We always get to remember that we are not all the things that are going on the outside. This is a reflection of what's going on the inside. So if we don't like or are getting caught up in what's happening externally, then it's our job to go, wait a minute, if this isn't what I want, then what is it that I need to shift my attention to in here? And this month, we get to shift our attention to peace. So peace is an inner frequency that cannot be shaken. And so how interesting it is that so often we can get caught up in, oh, these troubled times, oh, these turbulent times, oh, the politics, oh, the wars, oh, the this, that, whatever. The world is going to hell in a handbasket. We can get so caught up in what we're experiencing externally, forgetting that we can experience all of that stuff while anchoring ourselves in peace. And we would then have a completely different experience of what is going on in the world. And I mean, we also have this hard wiring for the negative. And so we get pulled because it's so easy. I mean, it can feel really, it doesn't anymore for me, but it can feel really good to gossip. It can feel really good to talk about how sick you feel. It can feel really good to just like get in there and get negative and dark with people because we get a dopamine hit when that happens. However, the more we train ourselves to realize that that's not life-affirming, that's not even healthy, the more we train ourselves to really use our minds and open our hearts so that we can experience the love that we are more fully, then that stuff becomes less enticing. You know, it becomes uncomfortable and icky. And every now and then when we do get caught up in, it takes us less time to go back and go, gotcha, and shift to peace. So David Hawkins also says, with the experience of inner peace comes great strength. An energy field of total peace is unassailable. I had to look that word up. Unassailable means unable to be attacked, questioned, or defeated. So an energy field of total peace is unassailable. The person who has found inner peace can no longer be intimidated, controlled, manipulated, or programmed. Okay? This is so important for the people here, the people who are hearing my voice right now, who watch the news, who are on X, used to be Twitter, who are on social media, and your algorithms are feeding you all sorts of negativity and like, this is what is going on in the world, and oh my God, you better hunker down. What we need to do, you can look at all that stuff if you want, but how is it that you're looking at it? And what is it that it's feeding? Because the thing that we focus on is the thing that we're going to expand. So if we keep looking at news that is negative, that is telling us the world is falling apart, guess what? We're going to start spotting all the different ways that the world is falling apart in our world. But if we choose consciously to remember that peace is a natural state of being, that peace is inherent to each and every one of us, that peace is a choice that we can make every moment of every single day, the more we choose peace, the more we're going to find examples of peace in our world. The more we're going to experience the peace that we inherently are. And so this is the work that we get to do every moment of every day, so that we don't feel controlled by fear, so that we don't feel pressured, that we don't feel like outside conditions are what are managing our life, kind of like puppet strings, right? So the title of my talk today is, what's the world coming to? Or What's the world coming to? Because for me, that question, when I think about it, the world as it falls apart, and I mean, is it the world that is falling apart? Is every single aspect of this globe of, what it is that we're experiencing in life, is it all falling apart? No! Probably a small percentage is if we take a look at nature, if we take a look at the relationships that we have, if we take a look at our family, if we take a look at our community that is expanding and growing and evolving. Think of all the positive stuff that you can be grateful for and appreciate, and I promise you, you're going to start to notice more stuff to be grateful for and appreciate, right? And that's what the world gets to come to. We get to come to a deeper understanding of love. We get to come to a greater appreciation for connection. We get to come to a greater embodiment of peace. And so regardless of how dark it might be, how drizzly it might be, how violent, how turbulent, how volatile it might be in certain places at certain times, for the most part, there really is joy, there really is peace, and no matter what it looks or feels like, love is all there is. And so how do we want to experience that love? How do we want to experience it for ourselves? How would we like to experience it in community? And oh my gosh, what would we like to see more of in the world? Peace is top of mind for me. And so a deeper understanding of love, more embodiment of peace, and this is what our greatest gift to the world can be. The more that we tune in to the certainty that love is our true nature, the more we can continue to vibrate at a higher frequency. And the higher a frequency we vibrate at, the more others will resonate at that same frequency. And then the more peaceful the world will be, because there will be more of an experience of oneness, unity, and total freedom. So from David Hawkins again, where I'm saying peace is a choice, it's a state of being, it's a conscious state of being, he says, in this state, we are invulnerable to the threats of the world and have therefore mastered earthly life. When the state of peace has become established, ordinary human suffering is no longer possible because the very basis of that vulnerability has been totally relinquished. We don't need it anymore, and we don't want it anymore. It's just not a thing. It's not even on our radar. And so the more that we do this work, the more that we are conscious about our spiritual growth, our evolution, our transformation, the more we come together in community to support each other, the more we observe our daily practices and switch them up from time to time so that we can continue to expand and grow into the new and the unknown, then the more a world of peace, of oneness and unity and total freedom becomes possible. I mean, it's totally possible right now, becomes more realized. How about that? Okay? So every moment, every hour, I choose peace. Every day, in every way, I choose peace. As I let go of the old and surrender to the new, I leave behind what clouds my mind from seeing the truth. We just sang that, right? And so I invite us all to really mean that, to lean into those lyrics, to lean into that invitation, because in the end, peace is a choice. It is a state of being, it is a vibration and frequency that is so high, it can only uplift those that are around us in that field. And so my invitation and question to you is, this week, what one daily practice are you willing to commit to in order to choose, cultivate, and embody peace so that you can experience more oneness, unity, and total freedom for yourself, for others, and our world? Thank you, and so it is. All right. So now is the time for some conscious connection through conversation, if you would like to do that. All right, I will ding the meditation bowl when it's time to come back. Thank you. All right, everyone. Thank you for your enthusiasm and engagement. Come on back. All right, and I'm going to give the You Are Beautiful box to Reverend Raymond. So for the new people who are here, there is a little box that has a message on there that says, You are beautiful. It is being passed around. Please help yourself to a blessing or an affirmation out of there that you get to keep, something to inspire you until we meet again. And make sure you close the lid so everybody can see, you are beautiful, you are beautiful, you are beautiful, okay? Okay, so as the blessings are going around, then I just want everybody to check in with yourself and see how is it that you're feeling right now compared to how you were when you walked in. Better, clapping, smiles, thumbs up, fantastic. So the way that we are feeling, joyful, uplifted, connected, whatever it is that, had you going like this or like this comes from this eternal wellspring of the love that we are, right? The enthusiasm, the joy, the creativity, the beauty, the infinite possibilities of expressing as and experiencing in this world. So it never runs out, which means that we get to share it. We get to share that enthusiasm. We get to share that love. We get to be generous of spirit. There are many ways to do so, but right now I'm going to invite you, if you would like to do so financially, there are so many different ways to do so. And donating helps us to continue with programming like Celebrate, like Elevate on Wednesdays, our Healing Circle, so many things that we do here. And it also allows us to be generous out in the community with all of the different organizations that VTC gets to support. So the more you give, the more we get to give as a community, right? However you would like to be generous of spirit, I invite you to place your hands on your heart, and with enthusiasm, together, let's declare this generosity affirmation. In gratitude I give, in gratitude I receive. By embracing generosity with enthusiasm and delight, I celebrate the infinite possibilities of living life lovingly, and so it is. And so I invite you for just a few moments, unless you're writing in the journal, to close your eyes or lower your gaze and let us just be immersed in this incredible, amazing generosity of spirit that is amplifying right here, right now. Knowing that as we are grateful, as we appreciate this incredible, amazing generosity, it can only multiply and expand. So for all the love that is present, for all the love that is on its way, for all of the gazillions of ways and times that we get to be generous with and as the love we are, I simply say thank you for it all, knowing that all of it comes right back to us and then amplifies and expands some more. So for all of the love here, for all that is on its way, thank you, thank you, thank you, and yes, please to more. And so it is. If you don't know, next Sunday, festive holiday lunch from 12 to 1:30, please join us for this incredible, amazing opportunity to build community together and to just hang out a little bit more during this holiday season. Prayer. Already gone over this, but if you or someone you know is in need of prayer, the prayer box is over there. Please fill out a request form. We will know for you and yours affirmatively and bring it into today's healing circle. We are coming to the end of the year, and we are going to be doing a membership drive. We're going to start the membership drive this month because according to our bylaws, anyone who is a member needs to renew your membership by the end of January. Okay? We're going to make it super easy. We're probably going to be calling people, asking a few questions, not making it hard to fill out lots of forms and whatever. But it's an opportunity for us to just reconnect with every single member. If you aren't a member yet and you feel like you would love to build community with us more, committedly, you'd like to steward this community a little bit more, then we invite you to think about becoming a member, okay? It doesn't cost anything to become a member, yet this is one way that you can really show your commitment and participate as we grow and evolve together. All right, so here we go. I'm going to invite everyone to stand on up, and we're going to sing a tune written by our very own Kelby MacNayr, specifically for this month, with a very new thought perspective.
Really, it's a co-write between me and Lesia, although it was really just that we were putting our heads together and saying, there's got to be a song, and we were listening and thinking about it, and then this one just kind of came through the ether. So we hope you enjoy it. You don't know it yet, but hopefully it's kind of like catchy enough that you will in a second. There's 2 parts, and if you want me to sing it first, you can then come in, we'll sing it again. And if you don't know, just sing anything you like, and it will be harmony. Here we go. Yes, I gotta have peace down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have peace down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have peace down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have peace way down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have joy. Can we change the slide? Yes, I gotta have joy down in my soul. I gotta have joy down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have joy way down in my soul. I have decided to follow peace. I have decided to follow joy. I have decided to follow love. I have decided with all my soul. I have decided to follow peace. I have decided to follow joy. I have decided to follow peace. I have decided with all my soul. Yes, I gotta have peace down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have peace down in my soul. I gotta have love down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have love way down in my soul.
All right, everyone. Go ahead and bless your neighbor for the week. Go on, say goodbye. I love you. Have a wonderful week. Thanks for being here with me. I'm so glad I met you. Thank you for tuning in, everyone online.
All right, here we go. I have decided to follow peace. I have decided to follow joy. I have decided to follow love. I have decided with all my soul. Yes, I gotta have peace down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have peace down in my soul. I gotta have peace down in my soul. Yes, I gotta have peace way down in my soul.
Woo! A Kelby MacNayr original. All right, Mr. Brian Ritchie on piano, thank you. Paul Ritchie on piano, thank you so much. Kelby MacNayr on vocals and drums, the VTC Community Choir in the seats. We love you, we appreciate you, we're so glad you're here, and we will see you again next week. Unless you're coming for the Healing Circle in 15 minutes. So thank you, Paul Ritchie, Kelby MacNayr. Thank you, Glenn Sheridan on tech. Please sign the journal before you go out. Thank you for everyone who tuned in online. Thank you, Reverend Joanna, for greeting. Thank you for everyone that's about to help put chairs away. Thank you to the hospitality team that's getting our festive lunch organized. Thank you, Reverend Carolyn, for doing the Healing Circle with me in a few minutes.